Okay, so we just finished up the special dialogue. We're going to go ahead and dip into Chapter 8. Now, the problem with Chapter 8 in terms of recording it and playing it is that there are two dungeons that are heinously long and or have a really unfun gimmick and could end up wasting a lot of time. And then there's one with an unfun gimmick, but it's really short. So this is probably the worst chapter overall. And we'll see if we get the soft lock question mark. If chat happens to soft lock, if they play along with this game, in the normal dungeon, there's something called Palace of the Dragon. My recommendation is as long as you save the game and reload into it, it should get past the soft lock. So if you come across that issue, hopefully we do not come across this in our playthrough. Just reload from the save and everything should work. Yes, chat. We are at heinously long dungeon time. Like, honestly, some of these dungeons are longer than the final dungeon. It makes no sense. We only have 28 periods left. I will state that the, is it the Palace of the Dragon? Yeah, the Palace of the Dragon actually has a lot of broken items. So, for example, you could fight Grey Bones, which, or no, excuse me. You could fight the Doulahan Lord, which could give you the Broken Spirit Bow. You could fight the Dragon Newt for broken armor or broken spear, or the Dark Pudding for broken blade or broken bow. So if you're looking to get a lot of materialized points while also sort of leveling, Palace of the Dragon isn't bad. It's also so big that there should be so many potential combat opportunities. However, it's also heinously long for normal gameplay. I don't know what they were thinking. Now, I don't think there's any chapter or character recruits in Chapter 8. So we're expecting to see four locations, excuse me. Palace of the Dragon is one of them. The other one being the Arainrod Labyrinth. One of them being the... Oh, there's Palace of the Dragon. So we'll probably do that one first. If you remember, chat, there is that floating building in the sky to the south of us. And we have to go to that castle as a hard mode only dungeon. It has a horrible gimmick of if you fall off the stage at any point, you are forced to redo the entire dungeon and you lose your time period and every enemy resets. And it is absolute garbage. Okay, I'm going to try to remember the Cave of Oblivion is to the far west. That's kind of in an unusual spot. And finally, chat, we have a gimmick that I'm not even going to spoil. We're going to let chat have a actual natural reaction to it. Because I may or may not show off what happens if you fall out of the castle, but this one, I am forced to play its gimmick. Yeah, there's the labyrinth. Okay, we're almost done. I know, chat, lovely. So I will recommend probably for the labyrinth to fight that boss with multiple mages. So I might disobey the chat wishes because the boss is really annoying, as they'll see. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't the far south. It was technically the north. We just wrapped around when we saw it before. Celestial Castle. Oh boy. We'll just confirm there's nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing else. The way I can tell, in case I didn't bring this up before.
Lucian, what is this?
I'm going to send you one of these earrings, and I want you to take it. But the other one is hidden somewhere else. But I thought if you accepted it, maybe...
I was gonna say by the music shift, as well as the points not increasing. So if we're looking to go to the good ending, we have to go to the Weeping Lily Meadow, which is really funny because we don't actually ever have to go there. So if you're just looking to beat the game, you could skip all of these dungeons. And honestly, unless you want to get every character, I will say there is a character you get in Palace of the Dragon. If you're just looking to beat the game, you don't have to do any of those dungeons that we just seen. So I kind of recommend skipping those dungeons, chat. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like the last chapters have more interesting story, but absolutely terrible dungeons. Like, just like a wall of like not fun gens back to back. So interestingly, when we did that, chat, that didn't cost any time period to do, which is what I was gonna state, is that normally when you do a meditation, or excuse me, spiritual concentration, it will always give character recruits first, then dungeons, then end. But this is the only time in the game where it'll actually tack it on at the very end. And interestingly, we unlocked 4 locations for 2 points each, but the actual good ending did not require any time period, which is, I guess, a fun fact. Anyway, chat. We are... We got a whole bunch of things in front of us. So we already know from the plot standpoint that the Dragon Orb is not at the Palace of the Dragon. So if you're playing the normal difficulty and you didn't get the good ending, you might be thinking to yourself at this point, like, oh, you're like, that's weird. If, you know, they said that the orb has been taken, so it should be somewhere, right? Well, unfortunately, since we know the good ending, we know it's not there, but we'll check there anyway. Like, we don't have a legit reason to go check here, by the way, chat. Could have stated. But we'll go here anyway. So, chat, this dungeon has not 1, but 2 gimmicks to it. I like none of them. Palace of the Dragon. Within this holy palace lies one of the 4 jewels which stabilizes the world, the Dragon Orb. That's actually not true, as we've witnessed the good ending already. But of late, the usual emanations of the Dragon Orb have not been felt in the shrine. What does this portend? Okay, that statement is true. Here we go, chat. Wish me luck. This is a long dungeon. Hopefully we could get through it without getting lost. So we're gonna go right twice. In fact, chat, this dungeon is so long, I'm actually gonna break my rule and I'm gonna just put on the mention slip the whole time, I have a feeling. Because, oh boy, chat, if I lose sight of where I am in this dungeon, I am never gonna come back. I don't think we could go in here yet. Yeah. So here's what we have to do here. So the first thing we come across is a giant portrait. It says 16, the tower. People familiar with tarot cards should feel a bit concerned, given that I said there's an annoying gimmick to this dungeon. A crystal containing the power of the stars. It transcends the power of space and opens a path to a new place. There's something behind the picture. Found a full moon stone. You're in 1600 experience. So interestingly, I think you have to hit X multiple times there. It's one of those things you have to reinvestigate. So here's one of the gimmicks. I have to figure out how to use the elevator again. It's been a while, chat. My brain is trying to contemplate. Oh, no, hold on. Maybe I need to go here first. No. I just want to make sure I did get the item here, right? I'm a little confused already. Why am I not getting the prompt in the other room? So there's a central room, which is a sort of elevator, but not. Oh, sorry. My bad. I was interacting with the center thing like that's what you did to activate the elevator. Foolish me. Of course it was the statue. Anyway, we're gonna fit in the full moonstone we just picked up. So we're gonna be teleporting all over the place, chat. Also, spoilers, chat. Most of these items kind of suck. We'll take the damage. I don't care. So, like, all that hard work for an Eye of Heaven, like, nah. Wassail Rapier? Come on. That's like a Chapter 5 item. Get that crap out of here. So we went down and to the left. We're going to go right, and we're going to go right one more time. Jump over the big statue. That would have been annoying to deal with, chat. So we're going to get the Lapis Lazuli. And we're going to go left. And we're gonna push the stone eventually, as I remember the controls. There we go. As you can see, chat, there are so many enemies here. So we went up, we got the lapis lazuli, so we're gonna go right 3 times, and we'll get another stone. I can already see there's so many things happening. We could probably fight that one just because. X, Wheel of Fortune. Hello, Chaosvania. There's something behind the picture. Found an Eclipse Stone. Okay, you know what? We'll fight this thing just because. We'll give the chat some battles, but man, oh man, chat, I do not want to get lost with my directions in this dungeon. Hopefully you're doing well, Chaosvania.
My noble Einherjar. Uh-oh, we may be in trouble.
So this is the Eternal Chimera. It has no weaknesses. It is 40,000 health. I think I forgot to give Gray a weapon. Whoops, we are in trouble. Banish Doom, something like that. I think Flare Sword's probably okay. Yeah, that weapon pretty OP. Oh wait, no, we have a 3-hit big sword? Okay.
We may be in trouble.
We are in trouble. I'm just kidding, we're fine.
And grow tired.
Arngrim too strong, chat.
Finishing strike. Final blast.
Look at his damage, chat. That's actually insane.
Your time is short, Mun.
It shall be engraved upon your soul.
Thank you for the shout out try.
Divine assault.
Thank you, Arngrim. Thank you for cheesing like every fight we're in. I'm glad I never have to try with Arngrim, chat. Whenever I'm concerned about dealing damage, it's like he's got my back. But hey, we got a 3-hitter with Gray, so combos will be easier. Just keep in mind, he's one of the few attack-oriented characters that has an unblockable. Interestingly, we didn't get a voice clip there. So sometimes the game just forgets to do it. It's supposed to do it, but...
They were no match for us.
Uh-oh. I leveled. I don't think I had the right thing. Maybe I had the right things equipped. We'll find out. I mean, I'm not going to reset over it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, she had double bracelet of Zoe. Okay, we're good. Ask me remember to do something with that. Poison damage minus 90%? I mean, honestly, maybe I'm actually going to put that on. We have fire resistance, poison resistance. Already have fire resistance from something else, though. So funny enough, I think the winged helmet is probably better for us than the crown, because I don't need darkness down. So now we have lightning resistance, holy, fire. I wish we had better boots. We're gonna replace the fire for darkness. I think it's just a better call. We have way better elemental coverage now. And one thing I don't think I talked about before, because it's usually not super relevant. Not even... Okay, here it is. So every character actually has innate resistances. So I think by default, I'm completely immune to Holy. So it's kind of interesting. Most of the human characters tend to have no resistance to poison and ice, unless they're like a undead character. Like Gray will have it. Jolanda's a mage, so she'll be one of the few exceptions. But when you look at the melee characters, they're almost always weak to poison. Mages will always have at least one element they're strong against. So there is like a reason to choose other characters based off of what you're fighting, technically. Just showcasing it. I almost never talk about it, so it's not super relevant. I'm gonna be real with you most of the time. It's very rare their elements line up with whatever I'm taking. But just figure I'd throw it out there. So anyway, let's not get lost in our directions. Let's go ahead and put on the dimension slip again. Don't worry, chat. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting in other locations. So we just acquired the Eclipse Stone. We're gonna go left. We're gonna ignore this room for now. But oh boy, chat, we have stuff to do in this room. We're gonna go back to where that stone was we saw earlier. And we're gonna pull it out of the way. Got ourselves a quartz gem, not super relevant. There is a save point here, I guess. You can see the Joker. Slash the Fool, I would think in the tarot card terms. So my goal, chat, is just to beat this dungeon. We're gonna pray. It's like there's so many steps, chat, to get everything. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go left. Then we're gonna go down again. I believe we're just gonna go back to the elevator now. So we have a new stone. So we gave them the full moon stone, I think. We're gonna go ahead and give them the Eclipse Stone. We're gonna go down to exit, and we are going to go to the right and to up. I think it's here. This door is open for us now. Good. And interestingly, we'll get another Ether Scepter, which is probably one of the only good rewards in this entire dungeon. We're gonna move right twice. There's a lot of dragon newts. You know what? We'll kill both of them. Ooh, Arngrim's pretty close to leveling. Does he have everything set up? He does not. Let's set him up with Yield Bracelet to Zoe. How close is everybody else to leveling? Not really. Do I have any spare? No, I don't. Okay. Let's get into a fight here, chat, just to show them off, I guess.
To my side, my noble Einherjar. Uh-oh, we may be in trouble.
Ooh, that damage, though. So it looks like I have to rearrange Gray's attack slightly, which is fine. And I'm glad I could get the Guard Crush. Nice. This is for you, chat.
Finishing strike. Icicle disaster. You fiends have no future.
That was for you, chat. So we're gonna rearrange his attack slightly.
Well done, everyone.
Got a broken armor out of it. Okay. As I said before, the dragon newts are decent. They give items we actually care about in general. If you're looking to restock your characters, not a bad fight. Oops. Had it right the first time. I want energy cannon first. And everything else is probably fine. Arngrim should level next battle, hopefully.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
Nice. So there we start it with the unblockable. Even if he dodges and tries to punish, the spirits will always hit him. So it's still a guaranteed combo starter. First aid triggered, nice. Thank you, Arngrim, that was useful. Ooh, not enough to kill. Or is it, chat?
Finishing strike. Icicle disaster. Get thee back to Niflheim.
Back to Niflheim he goes, chat. Hopefully this is enough XP. I didn't get like a crazy crystal count or anything.
Well, they were rather annoying.
Ooh, just a little shy. Got a broken spear though. Yeah, dragon newts will probably go out of our way to kill. See them. Yeah, we have basically immunity to everything right now, chat. If only we could get the ice boots here. Because getting ice resistance on boots is actually kind of nice. Anyway, where were we in our instructions? Oh, you bet I wrote out all the room instructions, chat. I don't always remember what they are when I come back to them, but I did put them there. We went right into up, so I think we need to go right twice. To be in the room that I'm looking for. Ooh, another dragon nude. Sure, we'll get in one more just to level. Then we'll go back to ignoring encounters. We have way more than enough player cards, I think, at this point.
My noble Einherjar. Uh-oh, we may be in trouble.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade. Finishing strike.
This is for chat.
Icicle disaster. Your very existence is an abomination.
His quotes are something else. I love them. And that did like no damage to us, and honestly, we might even first aid our way out of it. Ooh, didn't get the bonus XP there. I'm gonna go again on him. I reinforce. I don't appreciate that. How about you die? Alright, much better.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade. Finishing strike. Icicle disaster. You fiends have no future.
He had no future, chat. Hopefully first aid triggers here. I would appreciate it, actually. Oh, it didn't. That's a shame. We got one extra XP. Still the Lizardman and nurse him back to hell. Welcome, Steve. Don't think it quite works that way.
Did you think you could defeat me?
Broken armor and a broken spear. Nice. So we have like way more equipment than we will ever need, realistically. But it's nice to just be able to say you can arm every character, I suppose. So again, if you're looking for materialized points, not a bad dungeon to do it in, because it's so big. Speaking of which... guess we'll convert one of them to points, question mark? Oh, I forgot to talk about this sword. This sword is an actually interesting weapon, and I don't remember when we picked it up, but I don't think I talked about it. So this one says a sword whose damage increases by 5% each time a hit is made, up to a maximum of 200%. What the game doesn't tell you is that this is not the weapon damage that scales by 5%, it's the character's damage that scales by 5%. So any character that has like a multi-hit move, like for example Lucian, scales absolutely out of control with this weapon. It is so busted. I'm just letting you know, Chad. I'm not using it at the moment. I'm going to acknowledge how unfair this weapon is at the end of the game. We will probably be using it over other weapons. Because look at it this way, Chad. This weapon has 1200 attack. We get 320 from the sword as a base value. My base attack is... let's see. We get an estimation. My base attack is 651. So if I even increased it by a 100%, it would be almost as powerful by default as a 1200 weapon. And this is before we've done any like crazy leveling. As a reminder. But yeah, we'll come back to that later. Anyway. Alright, let's get rid of those. Yeah, in particular for the bonus bosses and the bonus dungeon, where the battles will take a while unless you have really great gear, getting 200% attack power is kind of crazy. And for a 3-hitter, it's pretty solid. And if you're looking to just not kill enemies immediately anyway for XP, it's still a great weapon. Now, the downside to all this is I've lost track of my notes. Where to go? 1 second, chat. I think I need to go right one more time. Alright, so we're gonna play another game. Hello, Alec. Hope you're doing well. So here's the annoying gimmick. Actually, there's more than 2 gimmicks of this dungeon. So gimmick number 1 is we have to find the tarot card stones in order to advance. Gimmick number 2 is... I don't know how you're supposed to know this. You gotta just rearrange it. I don't remember if there's a clue on how to solve this anywhere within the dungeon. Oh my gosh, there we go. We have to maneuver the statues of man to be in very specific positions. There we go. This is mandatory, by the way, chat. Just want to remind you, you need to do this in order to progress, because otherwise you don't get this. Number 4, the Emperor. There's something behind the picture. Found a Crescent Moonstone. We're gonna go left. Gonna go left again. And we are, I think, going to move this. Unless there's another up passage. Try this one first. If I don't immediately get 2 spells. Actually, what's in here? I'll know if I went too far over. It's not a big deal. Burgundy flask. Oh yeah, it's not a big deal. I'll just go back to the other room. 13 is death. Something behind the picture. Found the dark spot stone. That's fine. We'll just go back a room. Not a big deal. Fortunately, there's not a lot of one-ways, but there is just a lot to explore, potentially. Oh, oops. I already moved it out of the way. I'm just gonna crouch and take the explosion. I don't care, chat. Lucerne Hammer, absolutely terrible at this point in the game. Firestorm. I would hope we would have fire spells by this point in the game, chat. One would hope. Just to remind you of how terrible the Wassail Rapier is, it's a breakable, slightly lower than 1200 without 3-hit. And then Lucerne Hammer is the absolute worst. I don't know why they would even give it to us. It's only got 1 hit. Bad items, chat. Bad dungeon, bad items. So anyway, so we're gonna pretend we did that in the different order. So let's go forward. So we took the Darkstone spot, we went back down, and I believe we're just looking to go back to the elevator, according to my notes. So let's go ahead and leave this floor. Oh yeah, she's just straight up base tanking. Now that we have a new stone, we're gonna start with the Crescent Moonstone. You see, we're in like a completely different elevator. Do you like all these paintings, chat? Hope you're keeping track of the numbers of the tarot cards, by the way. I am dead serious. It's a tarot card puzzle. There's so many layers, chat. There's so many layers. Anyway. Number 7, the Chariot. Something behind the picture. Got the Dark Path Stone. I know, chat. Why? We're gonna go right. gonna go right again. We're gonna fix the room by using the Dark Path Stone, not to be confused with Spot Stone. Oh boy, chat. What a dungeon. Chat, just why? So, the paintings are a hint. You could have looked, I think, at the paintings in order to determine the order of them. I'm just gonna give you the puzzle solution. So I think it wants you to inspect each of the paintings, and then from there you pick the order. If you're familiar with tarot cards, that's what you're supposed to do. So here's the tricky part, chat. This room is so big, and there are just way too many doors to pick. So I'm gonna take my time and count very slowly. So from the far left, we need to enter them in this order. So we're gonna go into the third door. That's gonna have to trust me on this one. Then we're gonna have to go to the 7th door. I lost track of how many it moved me over, so I'm gonna count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need to enter the 5th door. And I think that's the 4th door, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna enter the 4th door. Chat, just why? Why did they do this? Then we're gonna go into the 2nd door. Now we're gonna go into the 1st door. We're gonna count from here. So that's 8, 7, 6. We're gonna go into the 6th. And finally, we go through the 8th door. That should be the puzzle. We're gonna call that puzzle busy work, chat. Just shake your head. We are not gonna examine each of the paintings and waste our time guessing that puzzle solution. I know. It's gross, chat. Absolutely gross. If it was just like 5 doors, it would have been fine, but like really? All 8? Really? And chat, in case you're wondering, yes, this is mandatory. We need to do this. Well, technically, I guess if you're going for the good ending, you don't need to do this. Number 12, the Hangman. Something behind the picture. We found the new Moonstone. Now we're gonna take that new Moonstone and we're gonna change the location yet again. So keep in mind, there's 2 sets of elevators we're kind of manipulating. We're gonna come back in here. We're gonna go ahead and use that new Moonstone. Also, chat, I hope you never forget the order of the stones you acquired, because man, oh man, is it easy to get lost in this dungeon without notes. Thank you, notes. You're my only hope. We're gonna go left twice. Thank you for giving Aleph the shout-out try. Hopefully you've been enjoying Symphony of the Night. So we're just looking for a treasure chest. And chat, all that hard work, can you guess what the treasure reward is? Well, that was a good jump. I actually redirected the explosion. It's an Eye of Heaven. Chat, I feel like this game is actually trolling. As a reminder, chat, this is just... It already gave you an Eye of Heaven, which you can only use once per dungeon. So this one is literally useless. Literally useless. Why would it ever give you 2 of them in one dungeon? Nobody will know. Anyway, we need to go further. So there's a strange machine. Of course we have to operate it. So chat, if the dungeon was not complex enough, it's trap vision all over again. We also have to change the position of the sun / the moon. Just throw your hands in the air, chat. We're not gonna try to question it. I'm gonna be real with you. So anyway, we needed to do that, or else other rooms won't open up later. And we're gonna go all the way out of this place. We're gonna go back to the elevator. shake your head, chat. This dungeon is something else. Now we're finally gonna use the dark spot rune stone, excuse me, that I skipped last time. I know. It's like it's not complicated enough, chat. They're like, hold on. Chat, can you believe we still haven't seen all the gimmicks of the dungeon? Can you even believe that? I mean, I wouldn't blame you for thinking I'm lying. Yeah, see, now we've rotated that and it's impacting this room. Oh, you okay there, game? You'll get there eventually, game. I believe in you. I don't think there's a hint on how to do this one. The other ones were definitely the painting numbers. I think if you read the descriptions of the paintings, you might be able to guess where each of the statues should be facing, I think was the intent. This one, I have no idea. If chat knows where the hint is supposed to be for this, feel free to write in the comments or in the chat. I have no idea, chat. Even playing this game, I had no idea what it wanted me to do. I just eventually got it. It took me way too long off stream. Anyway, we've now gone to the far left. Let me see. We haven't picked up an item in here, which is my orientation. Let's make sure this is the right item. Okay, we're at Frigid Damsel. Nice. So we just have to remember that that's a door. I think we're at the halfway point of the dungeon, question mark? Maybe? I could heal myself if I really want to. We're at 15 Eyes of Heaven, chat. What a useless item. I'm never using it. Oh yeah, there's golden eggs I should be using. Yeah, let's just give this to Valkyrie. Again, the more dex and agility she has, the more likely she's to hit, dodge, do damage, etc., etc. Bro is gonna give it to her. Lots of union plumes. I still have a lot of elixirs, so I guess I can heal up while I'm here. It's not a big deal. Oh my gosh. What a dungeon. So we're coming up to one of the worst gimmicks in the game. If you can believe it, chat, it tops itself. I know it's really hard to believe with the riveting puzzle gameplay we've seen so far. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead and take the shield critical spell, which is absolutely useless. Oh boy, you know what? I'm gonna do a safety save. I do not trust in myself to do this in one try. So chat, I'm gonna explain the gimmick to you, and you'll understand why there's a save point here, and why I will probably use the save point if things go wrong. So remember how in, what was it, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, how we went to the catacombs, and there were those slow-moving statues that froze you in place and wasted a lot of time? What if those slow-moving statues that you have to wait for to do something, or excuse me, not only do you have to wait for them to do something, but what if they just teleported you somewhere random? Let's not do that, chat. Let's all agree to not see where that takes us. I don't want to backtrack wherever it puts me in this dungeon of all dungeons. I know, it's fantastic. But you know what, chat? We have one way we could cheese it. There's one room that is very annoying, and I'm gonna try to do it in one attempt. And if we fail that attempt, I'm reloading, because I do not feel like doing it the legitimate way. So anyway, what's also kind of annoying is that sometimes I think they do speed up. Speaking of which, I got hit immediately. Oh, by the way, the room damages you constantly. You're just looking for a random crystal to escape. Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, chat, your invisibility doesn't work here. So we're already off to a great start. We're just resetting. It is literally faster to reset that than to bother doing the intended way out of there. It puts you in a random spot where you have to guess if you're up, right, down, or left relative to the exit, and you just have to keep going while it damages you. I have no idea what they were thinking. This is one of the dumbest rooms of the game, and Chad is more than welcome to argue if there's a worse room. But this room is just so BS. So we're gonna avoid him by just going up in the ice. So I think this is intended. And eventually he's gonna turn around, which is the problem. So we can mess that up very easily. Oh my gosh. So, Chad, if you can believe it, we have to do this multiple times. This is just the first one. Oh my gosh, what were they thinking? So out of curiosity, for science, while we're in here early, if I leave and come back, does the statue return? It does. That is so horrendous. So you have to do this in one try. Oh my gosh, this is actually horrendous. What were they thinking, chat? Man, maybe Pachinko Dungeon isn't so bad. I know, chat, we're gonna lose so much time on this. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. This is the worst gimmick in the game. In fact, you know what? We're just gonna stick with my original strategy of sticking to the ceiling. Hopefully this will work. I don't know if I have to see them in view in order to escape. Well, let's find out together, chat. We're gonna find any way we can to avoid doing this puzzle. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna see if we can cheese it a different way. We're gonna learn on the fly. This is not in my notes. I don't know if this is actually valid. So we know it takes him a while to go, so we'll give him like a good 20 seconds. Because if he sees us, he's gonna come back to us. So we're gonna see if he just opens the door and lets us go through, or if he... Oh, you heard the womb. Oh, and because you don't see it, you can't leave. Chat, round of applause. Worst puzzle in the game. Oh, you outdid yourself, Valkyrie Profile. What a puzzle. Oh boy, we actually have to do this. Now I can still cheese the first part at least. So we have to witness the statue leaving. Oh my gosh, chat. I know.
What?
I can't
What
believe
can this
this. What a
mean?
dumb puzzle, chat. Listen, I love this game. I'm not gonna defend the dungeons in this game. The dungeon design of this game makes no sense. Alright, so now that we witness it, we're allowed to continue. Oh, and you have a limited time? Oh my gosh, I was checking my notes. That is actually the worst. I'm getting trolled because I was trying to look ahead. Get wrecked, apparently. Actually, can you even reach me if I'm in the door? Oh, well, it doesn't help if I'm that far in the door. If I'm like here, is he able to touch me out of curiosity? No, he's not. Okay. I know, this is the dumbest puzzle, chat. I'm gonna pause because I need to see where items are. I know, chat. Why? Why did they do this?
This one is
Oh, I got
special.
the slow neutral jump. That was actually scary. Okay, I'm gonna read my notes real quick. Okay, I'm looking for a Dragon Slayer. Okay, I just wanted to know what item and how many. Chat, why? Oh, I got the wrong momentum. Come on. Man, chat, this is the worst. I hate this so much. This is easily my least favorite dungeon in the game. I will take the Clockwork Mansion over this garbage. There is so much time lost, chat. I'm gonna just apologize. It's so bad. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, it's like a minute plus of wait time between quote-unquote puzzles. You know what, chat? I might not even go for the treasure chest. We're gonna just hopefully survive the puzzle at this point. So I'm gonna acknowledge there's a dragon player gem. We're not going to worry about that. If we go up and to the right, there's a lightning bolt spell and a quartz gem. I'm not going to get it. We're immediately just going to go left and up and escape, chat. So we're skipping the items. I will tell you that's where they are, and we're not going to bother getting them. Can you imagine if I get tagged, like, right at the end? This dungeon can keep those treasures, chat. We don't need them at this point. Like, who cares about lightning bolt? We're getting out of here, chat. Executive decision on the stream. We will be here forever if I try to 100% items this. We're just gonna immediately go to the left, which is what I should have done in the first place. Now I'm gonna pause. Immediately gonna pause. Okay, we're in a safe room briefly. So let's pretend, in theory, I went to the upper right. There's a guardian in that room, as you saw before. So we had to jump over him twice. So we're gonna go for the cheese strategy, chat. We're gonna take advantage of a mechanic that we've technically seen before, but we've never used it in this way before. So see how there's a statue kind of roaming around, being kind of annoying? Hey chat, what if we use the iframes of picking up an item to dodge the guardian? What if we just don't have to play the game, chat? Let's not bother doing anything else. Let's be real, chat. This is my preferred way of dealing with this puzzle. I don't know what the game intended for you to do, but this is legit what I'm doing. So I think he could pass anywhere between 2 and 4 times. So this is his 3rd time. So we're gonna let him do his little happy patrol, and he's one of the few ones where, get this, chat. Do you want to know what the solution is of this terrible puzzle? After the entire time of avoiding the guardians, or it'll send you back to start, in order to beat this puzzle, you have to touch the guardian at the end. Like, why would you as a sane player ever want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Chat, why? I know. Okay, I think the worst is over. We're gonna give the game a little bit more time, but I believe that was the 4th pass. So I think we're good. So we got the might reinforce. That's the most important thing. There's a spell reinforce also in this room. Found a blood red stone. Team's tired. You know what my favorite part is, chat? I don't think we could get that spell. Oh no, we can. We can enter its hitbox. He was like blocking us from getting the spell reinforced, which is kind of funny. Oh boy, chat. We're gonna go to the right. Now we just gotta leave. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down again. We're not gonna mess around with this room. We're gonna pause, because I forget where the enemy is relative to us. Gotta go down and to the left, that's fair. There is an exit somewhere here, right? No? Uh-oh. Did I mess something up? 1 second. Actually, I think we're fine. I think I know where the notes are supposed to be taking me. I think that scared me, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a guardian. It's like, chat, the fear is real. Okay, we're gonna save. We're gonna save so I don't have to get the stone again. Okay, so that was the worst part in the game. We're done with it. seeing roughly where I think we should have been. I feel like I messed something up. Hold on a second, chat. I'm just gonna go through this very, very slowly. Yeah, something is not quite lined up. Hold on just a second, chat. We're gonna, of course, correct our notes. So where did I need to go from here? Something got messed up. Actually, now that I got that, is the other... Oh, the other Guardian's still there. I guess that answers that question. Yeah, why would they do this? All the rooms look the same, just so you're aware, chat. If you thought this couldn't be any more garbage... we could use that to return to one of the other areas, just so chat sees it. We're gonna go ahead and load the game, though. Right, chat, we're just gonna say no to that, it's fine. So, we need to get to a separate room. That scares me every time, chat. The fear of the Guardian is real. I think, for example, if you use the teleports, it'll take you to that stone statue. Hopefully I didn't reset. Okay, we didn't reset this. Good. I'm just gonna go back here. I'm gonna reassess my notes. Is there another passageway I missed here? Something is not, like, syncing up with this. Hold on, chat. I might have to consult my map again at some point. Forgot about that annoying thing. My bad, chat. Hold on, I'm lost in the dungeon right before the boss. 1 second. I'll figure it out. Oh, you okay there, game? I'll turn up the computer's fan so it doesn't do that as often. Give me 1 second, chat. Like, I'm not sure what hallway... I must be missing, like, one step in my notes. Like, everything leading to the door should be correct, but I must have offset it by 1 by accident. Give me 1 second to reorient. Oh, come on, game. There we go. Give yourself. I mean, I could use I guess I could use the Eye of Heaven if I'm really not sure. Let's double check. Since we are, like, right at the end, and something is not quite right. Ooh. Hold on a second, chat. I might have to reboot the game if it's gonna behave like this. Because it's not, like, an issue of CPU or memory. I think it's just getting too hot, unfortunately. That's also a downside of the summer streams. I think until I get the fan fixed, I might have to keep shorter streams on hot days. Today is kind of hot, unfortunately. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay. Hopefully that'll fix it. Let's consult our map. Where is this doorway I'm looking for? I see a room I need to go to eventually, but that's not what I'm looking for. Right? Down, down. Oh yeah, see, there is like a little doorway above me. How do I get to that one? I think that's what I'm looking for. It'll be a fun little magical journey together, chat. What horrible thing did they hide in the background that I'm not seeing? I think when I'm... Yeah, because right, down, 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 and to the left. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing where I'm supposed to be doing what my next instruction is. Oops, sorry, chat. Sorry about the game behaving like that. Is it something stupid like I have to... I don't know. Is this supposed to be a doorway and it's not, like, open because I skipped a treasure? Is that what's happening? I hope not, chat. I'm gonna be very upset if that's the case. Oh, I had landing lag? Are you kidding me right now, chat? Are you actually kidding me? I was still in the landing animation on the crystal. Oh my gosh, I hate this dungeon so much, chat. Please let me get out of here. I will have so much more fun with the game once we get past this dungeon. This place is the worst. I swear, chat, if we ever play this game again, I am never doing this dungeon. I don't care about the character recruit. They could stay unrecruited. Just true story. It's just like so annoying to deal with them between the speed up and everything else. I have to be missing something. I really hope I didn't miss a step somewhere else in the puzzle, because I'm pretty sure I should have been able to get into this room. If so, I'm gonna have to think about this. There we go. I guess we'll acquire the items this time. Let me think about this. Again, like, I apologize for this. I knew this dungeon was gonna be bad, but it is behaving exceptionally worse. Much worse than anything I could have ever pictured, to be real with you. No, I am just looking for one last thing. I'm gonna double check one other source to see if I missed the puzzle somewhere. I hope I did not, chat, or we're gonna be in big trouble. Come on, game. Alright, give me a second, chat. I'm actually just gonna reboot the game since it's not behaving properly. Which I think will also avoid the soft lock. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's reboot. So we've already saved. We should have the stone. I'm pretty sure I picked up the stone. We just need it to behave itself briefly. I hope going back and saving and reloading didn't break something with it. Because I don't know if I've ever done that before when doing this puzzle. Because if so, that would be really sad. If that's the reason I can't go forward, is it just forgot that I did that part of the puzzle. Not gonna lie, chat. Okay, so hopefully the game will behave. Come on, all we gotta do. I just need it to go further. I know, if I have to do that puzzle again, I'm gonna be very upset because I've already saved. That's the point I would need to use it. Yeah, be not found by the Guardian. Oh my gosh, that scares me every time. I hate this. I hate this dungeon. You have any tips? Oh, I couldn't see what your tip was. That's unfortunate. Can I come back in and reread it? The path opens before the Guardian. Oh, I guess that's hints for the puzzle. Okay, that door seems to remain open at least. See, I'm really worried, chat, that I did something wrong and this door is just not opening for some reason. We're gonna ignore the items again. Oh, the sleeping guard holds the key. Okay, that's our only hint. Sleep is needed when the guardian grows weary. Oh, do we have to do this again? Oh no. Do I legit have to do this again? Hold on a second, chat. Alternate strat. Hopefully this will work. Question mark. Yeah, we are... I don't know what the game intends you to do, but this is what we're doing, chat. How you doing, chat? We're gonna chill out here for a little bit and make sure it's not something weird, like, because I got caught, it reset it, or something stupid. We're just gonna do the puzzle one more time. I like him lunging at us. He's trying. I am double checking. I missed nothing in my notes. I'm pretty sure we set up everything. So we went through the doors. We used the dark spot stone. Saved the game. We went through the guardian room. I don't think there's anything I missed. We have to use the dark... Oh, for clarity, we have to use the dark spot stone to return to the main palace. That'll put us back where we needed to do the puzzle. We're gonna wait just to make sure we got the stone, and if not, I'm not sure what else the game wants me to do. So we should get quote-unquote tired soon, right? Hopefully. Right, chat, at some point, hopefully. Interesting, I can't check the map in this room. Or is it because we didn't use the Eye of Heaven in this? Oh, actually, hold on. Easier explanation. I think my controller just fell asleep. Yeah, I'm just making sure we got the stone. That's what I'm most concerned about. Is he not gonna tire out because I'm against the wall? Is that their anti-cheese strategy? It feels like he's no longer stopping. We're gonna give him one more pass, and if he keeps going, we're just gonna reset. Which is sad, because I think I did literally every part of the game right for this dungeon up until this part. I think I got confused on one room, but it wasn't a big deal. We'll try one more time. Yeah, I guess maybe that's the strat. What a dungeon, chat. Oh. Oh, I was there. Okay, there we go. What were they thinking, chat? Yeah, I don't have to operate anything in the room. I was just like trying to think outside the box. Like, was there some step I forgot to do when I re-entered this place? I don't think there was. I'm pretty sure we should have the whole puzzle. I don't think I missed a single stone. Unless just something is wrong in the notes. Let me double check. I mean, it could just be something's wrong in the notes, chat. We're gonna disregard it. Okay, so we should have the blood redstone. So let's continue onwards. Maybe it was just like a mistranslation. Not mistranslation. Maybe it just added a step that wasn't needed. Okay, so we still have the blood redstone. Let's see if this works. Okay, I think this might be good. Okay, this is good. Okay, that's fine. We'll worry about that other room later. We might end up teleporting to that. I think I was confused by the map, actually. Okay, so we're fine. We saved our progress. We lost a little bit of time. I'll probably trim some of that in the YouTube video. But I feel it's worth showing the labyrinth, if nothing else, so I might leave that last portion in. But anyway, we just had to go back to the start and use the stone. So we're a little injured, but I don't think it matters. So again, this save point, if you experience the soft lock, I think we'll fix the soft lock. We had that occur on the PlayStation 3. I think since we've reloaded a couple times, I don't think it's possible for it to soft lock here, but we'll see if I'll be proven wrong. Get me out of this dungeon, chat. I've been held hostage for far too long. The dragon orb is gone? Unthinkable. Who could possibly have gotten to it before me? What is this overwhelming force? Such power is near inconceivable. Someone, or something, overcame a guardian with this much power and stole the orb, hence the good ending. But who and how? Well, goodbye all those foot soldiers, chat. Well, well. Hey, we actually see Freya doing things, chat. How rare. It's been a long time, Freya. Freya, why are you here? I am under orders from Lord Odin. This human has set foot within realms never intended for his kind. Therefore, you will execute him. Wow, that escalated quickly, chat. ... However, make sure you do not destroy his soul. That too is an order from Lord Odin. Damn it all!
Come to me, Dark Warriors. Battle awaits us.
Fire lash!
How dare you hit our star player, chat? Yeah, we first aided. Yeah, that's all you want to see.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade. Finishing strike. Icicle disaster. What? You still breathe?
It shall be engraved upon your soul. Divine assault.
We're ending the fight, chat. I'm not playing around.
Return from whence you came.
He did get Nibelung Valesteed. So the game, I think, normally soft locks around this point.
You are making me your slave?
Okay, I think it's okay.
You have another option, though I do not think you'll find Niflheim very comfortable.
Damn you!
I think he soft locks on damn you or slave. I forget offhand.
So what shall it be?
Which is kind of funny. He just kind of
My master wishes to use your power.
time stops us.
It would be regrettable to surrender you to Hel, the Dark Queen. Hence, you will be accepted, no matter how depraved and twisted your soul.
Ooh, we're accepting him regardless of his qualifications.
You drive a hard bargain, Battle Maiden. Very well.
Yeah, we dodged the
However,
soft lock this time.
know you that I am very different from those other trained dogs. I warn you. Watch your back, Valkyrie.
So Gandar is kind of interesting in the sense that he's one of the few male mages in the game. Take a look at his stuff real quick. So he, I think, has the second highest magic total in the game. Look at his status real quick. Love he just has a throne in his image. A sorcerer in the employ of the Vilnor army, crafty and ambitious, his path to power is lined with corpses. He's a classic villain in every sense, but his power is unrivaled. He prides himself on having never lost a battle. Chat, oops. Yeah, we demoted him. So he's very, very good. It's just a shame you get him so late in the game. So there's really no reason to use him. He also can't be transferred to Valhalla, by the way, chat. He's one of, I think, 3 characters that you can't do that. One of them being Argrim, Mystina, and I think him. Anyway. Dragon Faith. Yeah, there's no point to even leveling his hero values. It doesn't do anything. Well, you know what? After Freya helped us out... Oh, wait, she didn't. Alright, chat. You found the scroll, the golem. I'm not even sure what that does offhand, chat. Maybe Odin would be able to tell us after we keep it. Hourglass of the Gods. Now, I do know what this does. And I will say this is a mostly pointless item. So this will add more time period into the final chapter. So if you're looking to power level in normal, I guess this would be useful. Why they only give it to you at the final chapter, I don't really know. But whatever. Here you go, Odin. Oh, Butterfingers. Butterfingers again, chat. Let's see, what else can we do here? Let's check out what the items are real quick, actually. You know what? There should be one more item in here. Hold on. I'm glad we have the treasure finder. This one is really easy to miss. Oh, come... Oh, not quite. That's close, though. Oh, I'm standing on something that's not the crystal there? Interesting. Okay, we'll take that. Come on. Oh, it's so tricky, chat. We could do this. It's just annoying. Like, you see what we have to do. We kind of Wait, why did the ice break there? Interesting. Alright, this is gonna take me a couple tries. It's a little finicky. I need to, like... Oh, I actually had it there. Didn't believe. Oh, I didn't have the angle. I was so close. I just didn't have the angle. Okay, this should be good enough. How did I miss that? That is so unfortunate. Okay, we just need a little bit of a boost. Oh, it's so easy to bonk your head here, chat. I cannot understate how annoying this jump is. Oh my gosh, I didn't get the momentum. So here's where I'm talking about, chat. Like, the game for the most part controls okay. Trying to go from a dead stop to a run is really awful when you went precise motions, because if you jump too quickly there, you're gonna bonk your head. Like, we need to give more space between us and the other things. So we need kind of like a running start. There we go. Oh my gosh, what an annoying jump. I was literally gonna hold left and jump. That way the explosion wouldn't get us, by the way, chat. I refuse to do this jump again. Okay, so we got Great Spear Dinosaur, which is one of the most ridiculously named items in the game. Thank you, game. Let's go see what that does first, because it's just so ridiculous. Long, heavy spear with the tooth of the dinosaur affixed to its end. It is a 3,000 attack one-hitter. I think this makes Lucian stupid broken. I'm trying to remember. But otherwise, we won't end up using it. Look at Dragoon Faith. Helmet formed in the shape of a dragon. It appears to have been made for ceremonial purposes, but the details are unclear. So this is a lightning resistance, great attribute to have resistance to, and high defense reduction. But right now I think we were using wing and helmet. So this is just a free another 200 RDM. So Valkyrie is going to take even less damage now, while still giving us a very, very needed minus 50% to spells. So overall, we have pretty good resistances. The only thing we don't have resistance to is ice. And let's see, I might have forgotten one item, so we're going to double check it here. Talked about Hourglass of the Gods. It gives you 5 periods. Scroll of the Golem. Flexes for creating a Golem. I don't think it transmutes into anything, but it's just worth materialized points. Our evaluation is terrible, but it doesn't matter. We're on the final chapter. I don't even think you get anything for sending anybody this chapter, but we'll find out, I suppose, at some point. The only thing we need to make sure is that we do not... we don't hit a complete evaluation of 0. Or else we'll get a bad ending. Let's avoid that, chat. Ooh, we are done with this dungeon. Give me 1 second, chat. Let's go ahead and leave. So we have all of these stones. So again, so even leaving this place is kind of a nightmare, chat. Again, like if you forgot what stone we have or haven't used, you're in for a wild ride. But we did actually miss some items, believe it or not. So we're gonna go ahead and use the full moon stone. We're gonna go down. I think we're just gonna go through here. I think we're just returning to the room that I ignored before, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, did I not go far enough? Down, right up, right up. That makes well. Oh, I think this door was locked. Yes. Whatever. Hello, Savory. That's the closest we'll get for item completion, I think. So anyway, now we gotta leave. Get me out of here. I believe to leave, we need to use the Eclipse Stone. And now we can return to the entrance. What a dungeon. I'm just gonna say to chat, this will forever be my least favorite dungeon. If we ever replay the game again, I am never doing this dungeon.
What is the meaning of this? Lenneth, if you intend to defy the wishes of Odin, then are you prepared for his wrath? I will not say it again. Your duty is to find souls suitable to fight in Valhalla as warriors. Do not waste the time remaining to you.
So we just got a warning there. So she's warning us that if we don't obey Odin's wishes, Odin's wrath will be upon us, but that's fine. It's a little scary. I almost thought I dropped it to 1 or something. So basically what'll happen, chat, is I think she'll give you another warning at 1, and then once it hits 0, you're in trouble. So as long as you just never let it hit 0 and leave while it's 0, you should be fine. Anyway, we got chastised by her. We got a little bit more time left in the stream. Let's do a equally confusing / terrible one. We're gonna go to the labyrinth, which I remembered is in the upper left. Feel proud, chat. I remembered where it was. The Arainrod? How do you say that? I guess maybe that's it. Labyrinth. A large fissure in the wall of a ravine caused by a tremendous surge of negative magic. Like a door to a strange place. Most people don't know it exists, but it holds great power, and as such, is unlikely to remain unknown for long. So chat, can you guess what this chapter's dungeon's bonus gimmick is? Oh, there you go. It's that little bit of extra, chat. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it as we warp in, and then we'll talk about the gimmick of this dungeon. And why people think this is one of their least favorite dungeons, I don't blame them. There's a lot of contenders, to be honest with you, unfortunately. This is a hard mode only dungeon. This is transfer equipment? These numbers seem to indicate where the transfer is made to. That orb looks like the operating panel. So, oh boy, chat. So it's a it's a math one. Math puzzle. So I think I missed an item, which was the Eye of Heaven, but it doesn't really matter. We are, however, gonna take this Magic Blade Crimea. Take a look at its stats. Violet Blade contains magical crystal which imbues it with unique power. Damage from normal attacks are reduced by 70%, but damage from specials increased by 50%. So that's actually kind of interesting. It's probably one of the stronger overall normal striking swords in the game. So obviously for regular attacks, it's going to be terrible. But for special attacks, that's actually a pretty high number. Plus it deals extra damage to foes weak against darkness. So potential special damage is pretty high. Not a bad weapon for Gray, for example. I think we'll ignore that for now. So let's go through the puzzle. So we went into room number 1, which was the entrance. So I missed, I think, the Eye of Heaven that was in there. We went to room 8. We now have to go to room 18. And yes, chat, you do kind of have to remember which ones are where, unfortunately. I don't know what they were thinking. Let's go and fight this enemy. I'm gonna see what its name is. I think it might be Silver Golem, maybe? Let's gonna reorient ourselves to the dungeon real quick. Get an enemy name, chat.
To my side, my noble Einherjar. Uh-oh, we may be in
Silver
trouble.
Golem is weak to Ice and Lightning. Drops Frigid Damsel, Poison Blow. Not too great.
I grow tired of you. Finishing strike.
Ooh, look at our damage, chat. Not very high.
Your time is short, Mark.
It shall be engraved upon your soul. Divine assault.
So basically, we're just racking up our damage here. We're already at 40% bonus damage to everybody that goes later. It is 80,000 health. Wow, that's a lot of health, chat.
Steve. I see this foe will not.
Ye must desire rest respite from thy empty existence.
We do desire respite.
Celestial Star!
She didn't actually kill it.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade.
Anyway,
Finishing strike.
he is weak to ice. This should do some damage.
Icicle disaster.
Decent damage.
My blade was too swift for you.
Goodbye, Silver Golem.
No matter how many are defeated, more appear.
42,000 experience. That's actually pretty high. If we were to fight that with Bad Ratch, I think we could end up with 100,000 plus. So hey, chat, if you wanted to power level, it's a pretty great place for it. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a good old bracelet of Zoe. Where are our bracelets of Zoe? Who has them? Other than Arngrim. Like, I have more than 2. I was gonna say. Oh, I have a coin of fortune on another character. That's what I was looking for earlier. Oops. Right, chat? Oops. Probably put these on other characters. We'll have Arngrim probably with the coin of fortune and a mirror. We'll give him some bracelets. I mean, it's not a big deal if we don't get a ton of experience. I don't think we really need it, to be honest. Yeah, it's not a big deal. But I just figure, you know, might as well give them some XP. Oh, he's not super close to leveling. But he does have the coin on. Probably okay. We'll see what the thing is floating on the ceiling. Oh, it's just our reflection. Never mind, chat. So we went to we'll go to 18.
Ha!
Oh no, we need to do more. Hold on a second, chat. We have to do math, I think.
Ha!
Oh boy. Oh, I see what's happening. Hold on a second, chat. I remember how this dungeon works. So I'm sorry, we are in 18 already. I lost track. So this changes the operator. So this should put us in room 16, which is fine. Also, that thing is gonna hit us.
Ha!
I swung, but it didn't sound like I made contact. That's unfortunate.
To my side, my noble Einherjar. You missed.
A lot of damage to Arngrim. Hopefully some first aids trigger, or not. Spectators, their weakness is ice. They drop necklace dolls and savories. Nothing impressive.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade. Finishing strike. Icicle disaster.
I think this should do it.
Get thee back to.
I don't think I need to do anything special here. There's a small damage bonus. 8% is probably good enough.
From thy empty existence, thou shalt have it.
There we go, chat. We have to solve math problems to complete the dungeon. So our goal is to go to room 21. It has an item that's extremely good. Yeah, that should kill all of them.
This is divine punishment.
Nice. We should have 2 level ups here.
I will not die.
And everybody is Bracelet of Zoe, so they should be getting quite a bit of extra health off of that. Grace catching up in health, not bad. Don't think he needs anything else. Remove his tongue-tiedness because we can. Oh, chat, we'll make him brave. That's for you, chat. We'll cap him here. That's how you know I don't care about our skill points anymore. I'm just maxing random garbage in our inventory. I'm pretty sure we have everything in the game. Atlanta, I think, still has more to go. Yeah, like the stun magic versus concentration. She has a little bit more to go. So her randomly stunning could be useful. So let's not quite do anything yet. Let's take this. We got Wand of Apocalypse, which I think is one of the best wands in the game, if I recall correctly. The Wand of Apocalypse, I think, allows you to do the greater magic. So it's just a better version of Unicorn's Horn, from what I recall. So we get another 450 extra magic and another 400 to magic resistance. So Jolanda is basically going to hit like a truck and never die. So now potentially if we want to have a 3-mage party, doable. Alright, so we're in room number 21 and we need to get to the number 12. Let's modify this a bit. The 2 is not good enough. -1 is not good enough, so looks like we have to do something over here. I don't have the puzzle solutions recorded, I just know what rooms I have to get to. Alright, so this should put us in 12. The 2 plus 10 is 12. Let's strike this monster down. We need to get to, from here, room 13.
My noble
Uh-oh, we may be in trouble.
Indeed. The Wand of Apocalypse, just better Unicorn's Horn. So if you love 2 or 3 mages per battle, I think it's actually legit viable. Especially now that you have all the skills to reset their magic. And you have Valkyrie kind of just doing constant damage. I think due to our increased base damage, we don't need to even pump the damage here. It should just one-shot.
Good. I was getting tired of you.
Again, we're squeezing in a little more XP, but we really don't need it at this point. I'll probably put on this dimension slip.
They were no match for us.
Like, again, it's just easier to level in the post-game dungeon, if that's what you really care about. Let's go ahead and take that out for now. I believe we entered room number 12. We have to get this to, say, 13. So 14 is fine. We need to go there eventually. But we want to go to a different room first. Let's go ahead and do that. Now there's an item over here. We'll take the explosion, it's fine. We got the Eternal Fall. We have to return to room 12, so that's fine. Oh, some kind of spear. We haven't had a spear user in so long, chat. No love for the spear users in this version, or in this playthrough. Eternal Fall. Spiral-shaped lance which burns with black blade is so powerful it causes the ground to open up. So it's a 3-hit, does bonus damage versus poison. It's okay, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Anyway, we're gonna go, now that this is room 14, it went back to the default. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna get the Foul Slayer, which I just love the item name. Be a bow. It hit me into that. No, I got trolled. Oh, come on. You serious? How far back in the dungeon am I? I hate that so much, chat. I totally forgot about that. I'm not even kidding. That's actually garbage. That is actually troll garbage, chat. Roll garbage. Oh, we're like all the way back at the beginning of the dungeon. Oh, I know where I am now. Oh, no. Yeah, we're literally at the beginning. Ooh, brutal. So we need to go to... I think this was the Magic Blade Crimea, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't look right. Actual garbage, chat. Oh, hold on. Isn't there a -2? What we're thinking it. There's a 3. No. 2, 3. Oh, no. This could jump me to 12. 12 is fine. I'm sorry. 12 is also a good number for us. So from 12, I can now go back to 14. Okay, never mind. I have to do the whole dungeon again. That is so evil. That is so evil, chat. I think we can all agree. Actual garbage. The Foul Slayer just kills birds more or less instantly. So from here, we have to go to 7. So we're basically looking to get to room 11, but we can't go there directly. Kind of annoying. So from 7, we go to 6. We don't even have to interact with this room at all. We need to reach room 11. We need to see what numbers we have available to us. We have 3 and 10. 21 is way too high. It's probably gonna have to be 3. And this will presumably lower to 8. One. Wasn't thinking about it that way, but sure. Alright, so we're gonna go to room 11. Again, this is kind of a big guessing game. I don't know why you would know certain things are in certain locations. But if we don't come here to room 11, chat, we are not allowed to get the Flame Jewel. Now we need to hit room 17, which is not possible with this. So times 5, we already know can't be real. What's the other multiplication? So 15. We're looking for just like a 2. Probably 3 and 2 if I had to guess. The other rooms I think are just dead ends if you're curious, chat. There's nothing in them like item-wise. So here we're gonna mess around a little bit. So my recommended strategy is you take 3 mages and you bully the bejesus out of the boss. So the boss's gimmick essentially is that there are 2 minions that are in front of him. Now, he will not really do that much if his minions are alive. If, however, you kill his minions, like let's say you're in a raw melee party, for example, he will just nuke you every turn, and it will do bazillions of damage, and you will probably die. Guts will probably fail you at some point. So we're gonna go ahead and save. I mean, we could see what happens if we're even able to survive it. I am kind of curious. We're probably gonna need more auto revives if I had to guess. Yeah, it's very fair. I love that we're just maxed out with this character, by the way. Reminder, gods do not have human traits. No, let's not do that. I mean, Valkyrie should always be able to snipe the boss. What kind of abilities does Ch8 have? She just got Sap Guard. That could be useful. I could teach her Might Reinforce. Not a bad idea. I might still just go in as is, though, to be honest. Just to experience the boss. We'll have, like, a how it could have happened. So I'm trying to remember if this boss is demon or undead. Don't remember. I know the boss's weakness is holy, and it's got 415,000. Hold on. Let me see, chat. What enemy type does this count as? Apparently, fun fact, at 415... Oh, no, that's the other one. Or is it? Oh, no, it's true. So this boss does have 415,000 health. That's kind of ridiculous. And 16,000 attack, which is the highest outside of, apparently, everything, including the final boss of the game. So, quite an optional boss here. So maybe if I have... I think we have a Demon Slayer. Yes, no. Somewhere. We have Dragon Slayer, Beast Slayer. So I think Demon Slayer would cheese him. Not a bad idea. We could just beat him with the current party like that. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, this boss is quite ridiculous. We'll probably let the boss do whatever it wants the first time. We'll just continue onwards. Also, we still need a puzzle to go further. So we saved our game in room number 17 as a reminder. So our goal is to get into room 25. So we already know times 4 is not good enough. If this is times 5, we just enter. I think it has to be, actually, by definition. Indeed. Master of Darkness, this is the world of men. You have no place here. Why is he moving so much? Perhaps, but I have a thirst which must be quenched. What is it you thirst for? I cannot ever forget. Is it the math problems? How sweet, how gloriously sweet is the taste of a human soul. Foul creature, not enough. Still I thirst. Perhaps the soul of a goddess would be enough to satisfy me. I definitely think he was hitting the coffee. Death Wish? I think this might one-shot us. Indeed it did. Oh, put us at 1 health. So again, the minions are not a problem. It's this back row enemy that's a problem. I wish we could Holy Water Mithra our problems away here. Every time I see that, chat, I just question things. We'll play defensive with her, chat. It's not a big deal. Let's see how much damage the boss does to us.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade.
Dang, these things are tanky, chat.
Finishing strike.
Wow, they are really tanky.
Icicle.
Look how little damage we're doing. That's crazy.
What? You still breathe?
It shall be engraved upon your soul. Divine assault.
Valkyrie's slowly getting up there in damage. I can't believe this is actually going to take more than 1 attack to kill them. So even if I had landed my spell there, I don't think this would have killed. Because look how much damage we have to do.
You only prolong your...
I grow tired of you.
Finishing strike. Final blast.
Oh, Arngrim, you're such a good combo finisher. You do so much damage.
Icicle disaster.
Interesting.
I don't care about their normal attacks at all. Did he just heal himself? I do not appreciate that. I do not appreciate that at all. No. Right, chat? Absolutely not. That was so rude. First aid Jolanda, nice. Exactly what I wanted to have happen there. One down. Here's the moment of truth. I want to see how much damage this boss actually does. I have always cheesed this boss, so this will be the first time I do it quote-unquote legit. Ooh, I was hoping to get some treasure there, but I mistimed. Try again. And she's just gonna be spamming heal for now. I'm gonna sap guard the boss just to see how much we do later. The next time I'm able to, I'm gonna go through with it. There we go. Got the treasure chest I was looking for.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade. Finishing strike. Icicle
We'll do this to
disaster.
boost Valkyrie's damage, and we'll boost Arngrim's damage.
You still breathe?
Should be good enough.
It shall be in
It'll put him pretty low. He shouldn't die from this, which is fine.
divine assault.
But it should put him pretty close. Yeah, Valkyrie is pretty good at adding the number of hits. I don't think she's like a good starter, but she's a good like second or third for a real damage dealer.
I see this foe will not fall so easily.
Arngrim's still at charge time. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and prep her for this. Nice. Got some crystals out of it. That's exactly what I wanted. Gonna heal itself. Whatever. Nice. Healed Jolanda. I'm gonna have her actually skip her turn.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade. Finishing strike. Icicle disaster.
Look how tanky these things are, chat. It's ridiculous. We're gonna barely kill this, by the way, even with Valkyrie. Like, we have to use Arngrim. So we're gonna leave our mage CT-less. And I can have her cast Sap Guard, I think, at the end of this turn. That should be okay, I think. Might Reinforce would probably help a lot here. But we can also just switch to Demon Slayer if we need to.
I grow tired of you. Finishing strike. Final blast.
Oh, Arngrim. Just doing Arngrim things, chat.
No problem.
She should have one turn left to do this. We got 4 more turns, I think, due to how I used it. That damage is so high? Wow. Alright, let's do some damage with her.
Ye must desire
I'm just curious how much we even do here.
thou shalt have it. Celestial star.
Okay, she does pretty high damage. So next time we get her in a combo, I think it will actually kill.
What?
But unfortunately, I think he's gonna nuke us. Speaking of which. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Our first aids might actually trigger here, or not. Right, chat? Or I guess they could just not trigger, I guess.
I invoke the power of
Might as well get some free damage while we're here.
finishing strike.
It's not gonna be a lot, but it's better than nothing.
Icicle disaster.
So yeah, we should be able to make her do probably like 60,000 the next time. Hopefully she doesn't die here. He didn't guts that? Seriously? That sucks. Anyway, first aid should trigger, right? No? Okay, well that's unfortunate. I guess we're not getting the kill then. She's the only one that has it again? Really? That sucks.
Ye must desire respite from
Okay.
the
Well, it's gonna take at least 2 more of these then, since everything got mistimed. I was kind of hoping their CT would have recovered by now, but it didn't. Oh well. Because we could have racked her up to probably about 10,000 a hit. As you can see, every 1% is adding about 50 damage. And adding another 40 would have put it there. Possibly will kill the party. We'll see. These first aid guts. Or just not, apparently. We're having bad luck today, chat. Is this honestly happening? I can't believe this is happening. Nothing is triggering on our team. Okay, we're gonna heal Valkyrie. She's the one I just want to make sure doesn't have to worry about anything. Ooh, I got one magic crystal. That's what I really wanted. Good. So she should survive that. Where is my guts? Where's my guts? Oh, heal Jolanda? That's useful, actually. Where's my guts, chat? Come on. What is this? I don't think that'll stun him. Yeah, I'll just end my turn there. It's fine. Unlucky today, chat. These guts. Are we having a no guts day? What is happening? Wow. Actually, the worst luck. Like, not an exaggeration. Actually, the worst luck we have seen in a long time. I cannot believe this. Not a single guts. Unreal, chat. Oh, he could just attack the back row? I didn't know he could do that. Oh, finally first aid kicking in. The Jolanda has the most health, so she should survive no matter what. Should be good there. We'll save up our points. She can't attack yet, so I'm gonna end turn. This might kill somebody, I'm not sure. Jolanda's been healed a lot, so she should survive that. Okay. This might be our kill combo, we'll see.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade. Finishing strike.
Remember, every hit is another 50 damage for her. And we're gonna be doing a lot of damage that she doesn't have to deal. It's gonna be close.
See defeat doomed.
It shall be engraved upon your soul. Divine assault.
Actually, nah, we're still a bit away. Never mind. I think we'll get to the second Ian enemy, maybe. If we're lucky. Between Arngrim and the final hit. But we got an uphill battle for sure.
You only prolong your.
Oh, Arngrim can't go. Oh, you were definitely not gonna kill. That's unfortunate.
You must desire rest.
That is so unfortunate. Never mind. We're gonna get to maybe the P then. Maybe. That's a lot of damage we didn't get on the table. Because he alone would have done 10% of his health. So we're doing a little more than I was expecting. So, not too shabby.
You still live?
So if Arngrim had been in that combo, that actually legit would have killed. Please, guts. Thank you. Right, chat? Like, come on. We're so close. Hopefully we don't die to Insanity Blow here, but we'll see. It's gonna be real tight. This is very risky. I don't know why I did that. That was actually incredibly risky. I might just use a regular heal on Valkyrie as a safety precaution here, chat. I'm not kidding. Like, I legit could game over here. Although, actually, Arngrim should survive, but he doesn't have auto item on at the moment. Now, Valkyrie is more overall health. I think that's the right play. We'll chip him out a little here. Get some more crystals. That should be fun. Next turn, we'll go for the kill. Assuming we don't party wipe here. Double guts? Yeah. Do I want to become famous? I'm sorry, person. We're going to ban you. Delete. Anyway, well, let's continue for now. Oh, looks like I disconnected it from chat. That's unfortunate. This does look bad. Come back to me, connection. Thank you. I'd like to ban said player. There we go. That was like a good 5-second delay, but we're good. Jolanda at her 5 health. Can't do anything. Well, this is gonna be down to the wire, chat.
I invoke the power of the glacial blade.
I think we got this, though.
Finishing strike.
It is legit gonna come down to Arngrim and Icicle Disaster. He didn't say the line. Disappointing.
It shall be engraved
Here comes chat. Look how little health he has. We need to end it this turn, and we're probably gonna party wipe due to the world's worst guts RNG. We failed more than 50%. I'm pretty sure. It's pretty bad. Until that double guts at the end, we were like 1 in 6. It was pretty bad.
I see this foe will not fall.
Here we go, chat.
Tired of you.
This should kill.
Finishing strike. Final blast.
Your very existence is an abomination.
Wait, what?
Dead already?
Your very existence is an abomination. Why did he say that line? Wait, what?
I will not die.
Did we have the wrong character speak instead of saying final blast?
What? You still breathe?
What's happening? Why are the voice lines just triggering? Hello, Valkyrie Profile. The combat's over. He does not still breathe. Oh my gosh, I underestimated how much XP that was. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of XP. Well, Valkyrie will not be getting that bonus health, but everybody else will be. Mithril Ore. Mithril Ore. Magic Blade Crimea. I can't believe the boss dropped something you could casually pick up at the dungeon. I find that quite insulting, actually. That is actually really insulting. Oh my. So sorry, Valkyrie. Your health is not going to be very great for the end of the game. There, we'll just learn things. It's fine. Why not, right, chat? You know what? We'll improve Argrim's hero stats. We're here. He's more of a hero now, chat. Wow, we gained so many levels, I capped literally everything again. Crazy. And I could give him more intelligence, it just doesn't do anything for him, unfortunately. Goodbye all those points. Even Jolanda is able to just basically max everything. That's actually pretty crazy. There, we'll teach them all these abilities, who cares? Level first aid, who cares? Weight reaction, maybe. Actually, were there other skills she needs to learn? I don't think so. Yeah, we finished her. Her hero value is still untouched, though. So yeah, that ended up being a lot of health for us, which is good for future boss fights. Yeah, I think with the Coin of Fortunes on, it ended up just skyrocketing their XP, which is kind of funny. But even Valkyrie ended up with a lot of health. Okay, chat, here's the most important thing. Our evaluation should not dip below 1, or we need to figure out something to send. Anyway, let's go see what we have access to. We have the Shazard. Okay. Probably take a look at that item. I mean, oops, we sent it to Odin, right, chat? Secrets is Elan. I don't even know what this does, but we'll take a look at it. Oops, finger slip, chat. And hey, Unicorn's Horn. So we actually have 3 greater magics that don't break that are pretty strong. So now the triple mage party looking kind of top tier, potentially, chat, for post-game dungeon in certain battles. I mean, we sent that also to Odin, you all witnessed. What's our evaluation at? 9? Okay. Again, if we need to avoid getting punished, we can send up one of our unneeded weapons. Like the Holy Wand of Adventia, we don't need anymore. So we can send that to fix our evaluation, if chat is curious. Chazard, greatsword which shines with the light of heavens, its creator sacrificed his life in order to imbue it with this power. It's a triple hit of 900. The attack power is not that great. However, if they have any weakness to lightning, it kills them instantly. Not too bad. It's always good to have an insta-kill weapon, so if you're aware of the weakness of your enemies, potentially just cheese everything. So if we transmute the secrets of Elan, Or excuse me, I mean convert to MP. We get 15,000. It's okay. I saw there's an Ambrosia in there. Raises max health by 6,000. It's always nice to have, chat. We'll probably end up putting it on Valkyrie, honestly. I think we're done with the dungeon. Not too shabby, chat. Now we're all the way at the beginning, and I can go back and pick up that wonderful Eye of Heaven. Don't land in the dungeon. I was like, I swear, chat. I swear if I ended up going back to that dungeon, I was going to be so tilted. Also, it's a down to exit and not left. Interesting. Guess that works. So we have only 2 dungeons left in the chapter, but I think we'll be taking a break here. I think we made some pretty significant progress today overall. I'm probably going to use a rest period. Actually, I don't even need to. We got full heal due to levels. Never mind, chat. We're fine. I forgot temporarily that leveling maxes your health, essentially. We lost, like, nothing from that arrow. Like, literally 400 over 50,000. Whatever. Okay, chat. So here's what we're going to do. When we're done with this, what we need to end up doing is we're going to make a save file after we clear every dungeon. And we're going to do the normal ending, essentially, at that point. We'll see the bad ending, and then we'll do the good ending. And we'll all base it off of the save file. So whatever levels are being held here, we're going to keep it all the way through. Yeah, the evaluation score is getting pretty low. I probably could have sent a couple things to fix it. But as I said before, you could just send them, like... I could technically give them a bracelet of Zoe. Don't really need that many anymore, to be real with you. Funny enough, we can actually probably send the Holy Grail, because there's going to be no more chapters after this, and I don't think you can oh, you can transmute it for points. And we'll have to see the cheapest possible thing that is not worth keeping and probably send it up. Like, that crown's looking pretty deliverable, I'm just saying. Although the Holy Wand Eventia is kind of lame. Oh, Grand Sting? Oh, we could send this bad boy up? Really? Oh, we'll do that later, chat. Oh, that's such an easy gimme. And the Dragon Tyrant? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Anyway, we're gonna save one more time. Let's discuss how we feel the session went. So, first and foremost, chat. Palace of the Dragon. I hate it. I hate everything they did in that dungeon. There are a confusing number of things to keep track of. You have to remember painting numbers, statue positions, which stone takes you where you haven't been. Then you have the sundial system in order to access different parts of the dungeon. And then to top it all off, like the cherry on top is the awful garbage Guardian teleports you to a random spot and you just have to guess until you hit a statue. Atrocious dungeon, chat. Not fun to play, unfortunately. The math dungeon's okay. I think, like, if you know what rooms to go to, it wouldn't be too bad. I think the problem with it is... like, the math part I actually didn't have a problem with. I just feel from a blind perspective, you would be wandering aimlessly, and it requires you to memorize rooms to teleport you to specific other sets of rooms. And I feel like that's asking way too much of a player. Like, normally, you know, you're like, oh, isn't that every dungeon? But in normal dungeons, you at least you could just go back to the hallway that you came from, right? Like, you're like, if I go in a straight line and I make a left when I should have made a right, I'm gonna hit a dead end and I could just backtrack. The problem with this dungeon is that there's no backtrack. You have to remember you have to memorize what that number was, because it might not by default send you to a room in which you can make progress, which is kind of annoying. You have to remember, like, what did I enter the room with? What numbers haven't I tried? And I feel like that kind of ruins the puzzle. It would be neat if it, like, drew lines and you could see which routes you haven't taken, and then on the map those rooms were numbered, for example. I think that would probably be a way around it. It doesn't do that, though. So, you know, it's just like, I think it's sort of interesting in concept to force the player to quote-unquote do math in advance. So people not familiar with multiplication, like the target demographic potentially. Well, I guess teens would probably be playing this game and not preteen, I suppose. But in any case, it does force you to respect the math. It's okay. I feel like it's at least a short dungeon to get through, whereas like the Palace of the Dragon is just horrendous. I think it's probably the second longest dungeon in the game, and it's the only dungeon I equally hate / despise as much as the Pachinko dungeon, because that one forces you to backtrack all the way through. So the only thing that the Palace of the Dragon did better is I didn't have to reverse every single orb to get out. That is, I think, the only positive thing I can say about the dungeon. But in any case, chat, we're up for one more dungeon in this chapter, aside from the Cave of Oblivion. And we're going to go right into end of the game territory. There is a very high chance we're going to see at least one ending next week. And from there, we're going to start off the bad ending into good ending scenario. And then we'll probably see the post-game a week after that. But good progress overall. Pretty happy with it. So I think for now, chat, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. We have other things to discuss, so stick around for a little bit longer. But for those watching on YouTube, thanks for joining, and hope to see you again next time.